I am here to feature many of the Japanese quilts. Many of the award-winning quilts this year were made by Japanese quilters, and after having gone to the Tokyo Quilt Show, I'm not surprised. In fact, I've seen several quilts here that I saw at the Tokyo Quilt Show and a couple private shows that were adjacent in Tokyo. So this is a beautiful piece from Michiyo Yamamoto, and she is actually living in Chicago, Illinois now. But she has featured an image at sunset in Nara. And of course, Nara is one of the places that I visited and posted many photos for all of you to enjoy. This quilt is also by Michiyo Yamamoto, who lives in Chicago, and it was also the first prize winner. And I wanted to show you some of the detail on this very delicate and exquisite applique dripping down from the tree and the flower cart. I love the individually appliqued flower petals on the cherry blossoms. It's actually a weeping cherry blossom. And then the design flow that goes down into the cherry blossoms on the flower cart. And the hand-dyed background is also quite exquisite and unique. This quilt is called the Thank You Quilt by Yachiyo Katsuno, from Japan, of course, and this is in the handmade category. And if you've seen my photos from the Tokyo Quilt Festival, I'm sure you've seen some of the detail of these hand-stitched incredible quilts. I just want you to take a look closely at the stitching here and just think about how much time and how much love and detail has gone into this piece. This piece is called Galaxy by Kayoko Hata from Yokohama, Japan. And this is illustrating one of the trends that I saw at Quilt Market. Even though it's a Japanese quilt, it really looks very Scandinavian, don't you think? There were many fabric collections that had a very strong Scandinavian influence, both from Alexander Henry to Benatex. So watch for those collections coming out soon, but in the meantime, enjoy this beautiful blue and white quilt with stencil-like images and hand-dye ombre background. I am so excited to see this piece by Takako Ishinami from Japan because I saw it in a private showing when I was in Tokyo, and I encouraged her to enter it into Houston, and it's here. And why did I want to see it here? Take a close look at the sashiko stitching, at all the ruffles, and just the beautiful swirling pattern of this. It's one of the most gorgeous abstract pieces I've ever seen. And it's not red and white, it's red and pink, and all different shades of red and pink. And this piece is truly unique. Here's another piece that I saw in Tokyo by Miwako Mogami, and I actually was able to take a close look at this in Tokyo. You may have seen a photo that I had posted. What I really love about this is the silk kimonos that were cut up and pieced. This is a typical thing in Japan, to go to a flea market or to take your ancestors' kimonos and then to cut them up and make them into a beautiful quilt like this one. As we come to the close of this tour of Japanese quilts at the Houston Quilt Festival, I would also like to thank all of our customers and friends who donated quilts for our effort for the tsunami survivors in Japan. Within a month of us putting the word out, we received 2,155 quilts, which were all distributed personally at a rededication of a Buddhist temple on July 13th this year, 2011. Thank you so much to all of you who contributed to this effort.